Hello, collective. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into another reading for you guys. I hope you're doing well, and I hope these messages help you. It's been a lot going on lately, but I hope you guys are doing well and making it through whatever situation that you may be experiencing at this time. Don't bring anything into your life that does not belong. That would be counterproductive. Anything you need to know is going to be below in the description box. All right. Like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Okay. Wow. Rumors. That was another card that wanted to flip out. But anyway. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God. What does the collective need to know most at this time? Oh my Lord. Confusion. So there could be some confusion that could be going away. Caught up came out in reverse. So either someone's already been caught and they're confused as to why, or someone has been caught and that's why the confusion is going away. It could also be that there's some type of confusion as to why someone has not yet been caught or apprehended in a situation. Let's just see how this goes. We have lying. Oh my God. Someone is lying at the bottom. And then manifest. Your desires are within reach. So someone could be lying and that's why they haven't been caught. And you may be confused as to why someone hasn't been caught in their lies. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Your desires are within reach. I feel like either you're going to find out how much someone has lied. I think you guys already know that someone is lying, but you may not know exactly how they're able to lie about something. And whatever confusion or conflict that's going on right now, I feel like that's going to start to subside, honestly. No longer butting heads, because it fell on the floor. What is this? Caught up in reverse and confusion. Oh my God, unexpected income in reverse. That could be an unexpected bill or charge that needs to be paid. Child. Mature man. Okay, so child is card number 18, which is a 9. 27 is also a 9, but it's in reverse, and 5. There's a situation involving a child and finances, someone lying possibly under oath or in court. There's confusion surrounding money. There's an older man involved in wealth. As well. Okay. The situation, the obstacle, okay. The advice for the collective, possible outcome. Ace of Swords. Oh my goodness. So the truth in this situation, or clarity in this situation, I feel is at hand about what's been going on in the past. This, whatever the situation is, involves children. The obstacle is the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody is slow to, I feel like somebody's slow to pay child support, or somebody is slow to give what they owed or owe in the situation. Why is this all happening? The Empress. I feel like there's a feminine energy here, possibly a Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, who's owed money in this situation. What's hidden? The Ace of Pentacles. I feel like I need to put that here. Yeah. What's unexpected? Two of Swords. This is going to turn out differently than what you expect. There's some type of clarity or truth coming out in this situation, or clarity or truth is at hand right now. There could be a sacrifice that needs to happen in order for you to get what you want, or some type of agreement, settlement. There could also be legal documents. I feel like whatever it is that you guys are aiming to achieve will be achieved, but it comes with a certain level of compromise or sacrifice. There could be also, there could be like an older woman and an older man connected to this situation, or affecting this situation behind the scenes, because you have the Empress and the mature man. There could be two feminine energies here. Somebody is waiting to pay a debt because they want to try to settle it for less. So this could be something that you want to settle out of court, or something that you are attempting to settle for a lesser amount than what you owe. Okay. This could be someone else that wants to settle a debt with you for less than what you owe. What's unexpected is the Two of Swords. So I don't think there's going to be any, I don't think there's going to be a way to settle a debt. And I'm not saying that, that's bad, because I'm not sure if that's bad or not. I can't say. I'm just reading the energy. And it seems like what's unexpected as well with the Two of Swords is that this situation isn't clear. Like, something is blurry. Somebody may wear glasses as well. But this situation is unclear, like how it's going to turn out. Is unclear. And I think that there's a certain aspect of this situation that's going to turn out unexpectedly than what anyone thinks. Okay, what's the Six of Cups? Four of Swords, Two of Wands. Someone's desire, hope, dream, wish, prayer, I feel, is to protect their children, or protect some type of security and stability. Whoever's involved in this situation, whether it's you or someone else, is making decisions based on the premise that they want to move forward. They don't want to continue to dwell in the past. They want to progress towards whatever dreams, hopes, and wishes that they have for themselves, for their children, for their family. Possibly wanting a safe place to live, safe place for their children to grow up, a safe home. wanting to provide as well. It feels like with the Empress and the Queen of Cups, it's like a mother wanting to protect her children. And it feels like that is the ultimate goal, because whoever's making the decisions is looking at it from a higher perspective. Like, what's most important? I feel also that there's a desire to protect children from some type of like disappointment, pain, from living in bad environments. That's someone's prayer. Like, someone wants their kids to grow up in a nice neighborhood, go to good schools, not be influenced by things that maybe they were influenced by or subjected to. It's kind of like someone who doesn't want their kids to grow up in the hood because they grew up in the hood. It's like someone who's praying for some type of peace and safety and trying to figure out and navigate the right path to get there. That's the situation. The obstacle is the Knight of Pentacles, though. Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Jeez. That's a lot. Like, that Five of Wands is strong, sir or ma'am. Yeah, and it feels like whoever this Knight of Pentacles is, that's being very slow to react or respond, or slow to pay some type of debt, wants to create conflict in this situation, or wants to fight some type of blessing that was given. I don't know. Someone could be fighting against like allegations of paternity. This could be someone who's claiming that they are not the father of a child, or I feel like someone is deciding not to tell a child what's going on in a situation because they want to protect the child, or the reason why they're making their decisions is because they want to protect a child from negativity. The Ace of Cups is so positive, though. It's like love and blessings and possibly a baby or the blessing of a child. And it's like why would the Knight of Pentacles want to fight that? You get what I'm saying? Like, why would somebody want to compete with this blessing or fight this blessing? It's like something was supposed to be a positive experience in someone's life. And it feels like this Knight of Pentacles kind of wants to slow that down, or the fact that someone is moving very slow is causing a conflict to this. Answer prayer. Because I feel like the Four of Swords could also be somebody praying. We have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. And it kind of feels like whoever this is moving very slowly is creating some type of conflict or delay with this blessing or this prayer being answered, or with this child's like upbringing or something. Okay, what's the Empress for what's hidden? The King of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So either this Empress is because the Empress is what's hidden. So the fact that somebody is very abundant, the fact that someone is very blessed, the fact that this feminine energy is very anointed or protected or abundant or supposed to be overflowing with resources and wealth, that's hidden because of the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords. So either this King of Swords is I feel like this King of Swords is intimidated by this Empress. I also feel like this King of Swords could be very verbally abusive towards this Empress, possibly even physically, but it's more so like with the King of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Empress, I feel like this King of Swords attacks this Empress's physical traits, like, you know, calling her ugly, calling her fat, calling her old, calling her whatever. It's like this King of Swords uses words to abuse this person or the law to abuse this person over and over, like saying things. But it could also be that this King of Swords and this Empress are working together. I don't know. But I feel more like that's what the King of Swords is doing. Is using the law, using lawyers, using legalities to kind of like intimidate this person, threats. I don't think it's physical like abuse. I feel like it's more so like threats and degrading communication, emotional, maybe verbal. I mean, maybe emotional, but more likely verbal intimidation, aggression, things like that. It's like somebody's fighting against someone getting their prayer or their wish answered. What's the Nine of Wands? The World. Yeah, I feel like the King of Swords is intimidated by this person because they're protected, they're anointed. They can't be tainted by the... We saw the rumors card, yeah. So it's like the smoke and the King of Swords is like air energy. So written communication, verbal communication, legal communication, anything that's connected to the air energy, it feels like this King of Swords is doing to... like bring down this Empress. It feels like the King of Swords has actually been blocked or banned from speaking negatively about the Empress. Yeah. What's hidden? The Ace of Pentacles, the Star. Ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a shift happening here that someone has prayed for. I feel like this could be you, or this could be a connection. If this reading is not your reading, then it may be someone you know going through something like this. This could be your mother going through it. Could be your sister going through it. Could be a feminine energy that you know going through this. But there's some type of shift that's happening that I feel no one can really control. It's kind of like you have to ride the wave, and the sword is there in the Sphinx's hand. I never noticed that until right now, so I feel like that's intuitive. I mean, I knew the sword was there, I think, but I never really paid attention to it because it reminds me of the Ace of Swords that's at the bottom of the deck. So there's some type of truth that's coming out, or there's some type of clarity happening verbally, communication-wise, legally. Maybe a law is changing, or some type of documents are becoming known. But the Ace of Pentacles is what's hidden. So the money, the resources, the pinnacle is hidden. Or there could be an opportunity that's hidden. But it's also, I feel like if you guys are going through this, Spirit is trying to say that a shift is going to happen more quickly for you the more you focus on the opportunities in the future, or what you can do to step out of your comfort zone as well. Some of you guys, what you've been praying for is going to present itself, and you have the opportunity to take it or not, take it or leave it kind of energy. I kind of feel like the advice is the Queen of Cups. So it's like Spirit is trying to advise you to really evaluate your value. Love, care, compassion, emotional maturity, everything that the Queen of Cups represents is basically what's important here in this situation. What's important to you? What is it that you really love? What is it that you cherish? If it's your children, then your decisions should be based upon protecting your children, you know? And that may not mean fighting. That could just possibly mean moving on, letting it go. It just depends on what it is that you want to do. I feel like what's most important to you, or what you value, or what you stand for, is what Spirit wants you to hold in high regard. Someone is going to heal, or there's going to be an opportunity to resolve, heal, recuperate, rest, or fix a situation. The star is like healing energy, or the star is like maybe a unique solution or resolution to a situation. And I don't think you're going to see it coming. What's the Queen of Cups for advice? Tower and the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. So there could be a structure that's crumbling. This could be someone's home with the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles. This could also be someone's job. Someone could be getting fired from a job or let go. This could also be a situation where there's unexpected financial infusement, I want to say, coming in. The structure of something is crumbling or being destroyed. So I feel like because something is being destroyed, the star is coming in, because, I mean, the star is after the Tower, and you don't see the star because the Wheel of Fortune is here, which I feel like is causing the Tower, which allows the star to come in. There's the World here. There's also the Empress. But those are the only, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. There's definitely, I mean, we'll see. But there's definitely like some type of significance on an issue struggling to be resolved, because the mature man is a 5, and these two cards, child and unexpected income, are both 9s. But the 9 is upright with the child, but it's reversed with the unexpected income. So it's kind of like with the 5 of Wands and like the Knight of Pentacles being the obstacle, it feels like somebody is trying to prevent a situation from coming to an end. But the 10 of Pentacles is an end. The World is an end. The 9 signify, being close to an ending. And I just feel like whatever someone's been doing to prevent some type of conclusion or resolution in a situation, that's being destroyed or thwarted. Like whatever someone's doing to thwart the ending of a situation and slow down or prevent a new beginning. Because, I mean, we see the Ace of Swords, Cups, and Pentacles. So someone is motivated by something to like stop a situation from concluding. I also feel like you guys could be very motivated or inspired to have a new beginning regardless, because we also have this manifest card here. So your desires are within reach is, I think, what it says. Yeah. Whatever you want to manifest or whatever you want to create, however you want to evolve when it comes to your life progressing forward, I feel like that's possible. This situation may motivate you or inspire you to do something that you were afraid to do before. But I do feel that there's this, what is the word I'm looking for? There's this incentive that someone has to create a conflict in that happening. The Two of Swords. Okay, the Two of Cups and the Magician, Two of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. That means the Two of Pentacles. So there's definitely someone who is juggling. They could be struggling financially, struggling, whatever. There could also be someone who's trying to, again, settle. I feel like there's somebody here behind the scenes who's trying to prevent or stop a situation from being resolved, or a clear resolution is not visible, because I feel like someone is doing something behind the scenes to manipulate communication, documents, or to take some type of action behind the scenes that you don't see. You would actually disagree with this. You wouldn't approve of this communication, or you wouldn't approve of this action that's being taken, more than likely. It's like someone is talking to a person or partnering up with someone or meeting up with someone to like plan some type of action behind the scenes. Someone is making a decision about a child or children here that they're not telling someone else about, or that's not being discussed. I don't like the Magician with the Two of Swords because that feels like manipulation, right? Because whatever this communication or meeting or connection is that's going on behind the scenes, it's like if it was on the up and up, you would do it in plain sight, right? If you have to do something in the dark or you have to hide what you're doing, it's not really, I mean, people have the right to hide what they're doing, right? Everybody shouldn't know everybody's business. But what I'm saying is like, it feels conniving. It feels like someone is trying to manipulate documents or communication or meet with someone behind the scenes. What's this? Knight of Cups. I feel like somebody offered some type of bribe, or I don't know if it was a bribe, but it's like someone offered to partner up, or if, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Let's be friends because we have mutual interest in the situation. And you don't see that. But I also feel like that could have been frowned upon for some reason, or someone is afraid because they did this. What's the Magician? Three of Cups. See what I'm saying? And that's the Three of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. But I feel like someone regrets this because they did this in the past. And you don't see this. So what's the Six of Swords? The Fool and the Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Someone is going to be disappointed when it comes to how this process goes down. I feel like the possible outcome here is that there's recognition. There's some type of professional recognition, or there's a large shift that's taking place that changes somebody's circumstances, their environment, their money. This could be like where you live. There could be some type of like, I don't want to say this, but there could be with the tower some type of natural disaster. Maybe you get paid out in insurance and you don't know how you're going to like I feel like whatever. Okay, so I'm sorry. There's a conflict. Someone is causing a conflict, or there's some type of issue that you or someone else is praying to be resolved. I feel like the answer to your prayers is this Tower. What is the Tower? The Emperor and the Three of Wands. Another three. March could be significant. February could also be significant. September right now is the 9th month, so that could be significant as well. Also May. So that means you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Libra, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So all of those signs are significant. We also have, for the major arcanas, Aquarius, possibly Aries for the Fool card. Gemini with the Magician, maybe Aries for that one as well. Aries with the Emperor, Taurus with the Emperor, Scorpio with the Tower, Aquarius with the Star, Libra, Taurus, Virgo with the Empress, at least for me, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius with the World. Also with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's waiting to see what this Emperor is going to do, or trying to figure out how things are going to move forward when it comes to this Emperor. But I feel like honestly, this Emperor situation is being destroyed. Someone is telling this Emperor that the Tower is coming. What's this mature man? The Page of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Either this Emperor is waiting on word from someone else about the outcome of a situation, or this person is telling the Emperor that a situation is going to destroy this Tower. I would say the advice with the Queen of Cups is like, don't do anything that you feel like is beneath you. Because there's going to be some type of funds, resources, money, a home, living arrangements that are going to be presented to you or made for you. There is a safe, secure, and stable environment that you guys are going to be in. I feel like maybe you didn't speak up about something because you wanted to protect your children, or you didn't tell them what was going on, or you tried to keep them protected from knowing why you had to make certain decisions. I feel like there's definitely a mother figure here. There's definitely children here, and there's definitely someone who I feel is partnering up or connecting with other people to take action or to receive a certain outcome in this situation. Spirit is guiding you forward towards a smoother existence, and that's going to come through recognition of your work or a new job opportunity, new contract being offered, but it's based off of something you've already built or experienced that you already have. You may move to a new city, state, or zip code, or there's a new property that's being built. You know how sometimes people build like on land and they don't charge people for it? They just build on the land and they're like giving away property. It kind of feels like that. It kind of feels like someone is giving away property or land, or all of a sudden some type of money or a new job comes in, or a new opportunity presents itself. Because that's what's hidden. The Ace of Pentacles is underneath. Someone's trying to hide this opportunity because that's what's hidden. Well, yeah. Why is this all happening? Because a cycle of abuse that the King of Swords has been exhibiting on the Empress is ending. And it's making this King of Swords afraid. I feel like this could be someone's father, grandfather. The King of Swords and the Emperor is two different people. I also feel that the Queen of Cups and the Empress could be the same person, but if you look at it differently, it could also be two different people. Ten of Pentacles could involve someone's family. I feel like there's a family here involved in trying to sabotage or betray, divert, or delay this Empress slash Queen of Cups, like happiness or safety and security or whatever. What's the collective's energy? Ooh, the Devil. You're very attached to this situation, or you're connected to this somehow. Why? Chariot and the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to free yourself. Excuse me. Your intuition is telling you that there's a sign, or you're getting intuitive nudges, signs, or synchronicities of some kind that tells you that a situation has a potential to move forward. The other energy involved in this, Five of Swords, good Lord. King of Cups, Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's like, if you think about it, 10 plus the King of Cups, that's 11 cups, which is technically 1. Once you get to the 10, it starts back at 1. I'm hearing that song Back to Square One by Mahalia. Back to Square One. And then I'm also hearing, isn't that Brian McKnight? Then I start back at 1. Yeah, yeah. 1 is like a dream come true. 2, just wanna be with you. 3, 'cause it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4, repeat steps of 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. And never unbelieve my work is done. Then I start back at 1. Somebody wants to keep it at 5. There's action being taken to hold on to some type of possessions or to not release someone or something. To hold on to a child. What's the child? Page of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Child, strong Gemini, Queen of Pentacles. I really feel like there's a feminine energy that's trying to protect their child's innocence in a situation. What's the unexpected income in reverse? The Lovers. King of Wands. I feel like someone is trying to... What's the lie? 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. Someone is trying to lie and say you walked away from some type of inheritance, or that you don't need someone's... Like, oh, okay, so if this is like a custody issue, alimony, whatever this is, the fact that the Judgment card is here with the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, somebody is saying, oh, collective chose to walk away and be single. Collective chose to leave something decent behind. But it wasn't decent because the 8 of Cups is here. There was some type of like loss or sadness or something behind the scenes that was going on that isn't really easily visible. Someone is trying to say that whatever you're receiving or whatever you're getting in a situation is fair because you made the decision to walk away, or this is your judgment for walking away and being single. I feel like somebody still wants to be in a relationship, like a loving relationship. It's like they want to fight for love, or they want to fight for their kid, and but no. Either the income is expected, because it says unexpected income. I feel like this is income that's owed to someone, or money that's owed to someone, or property that's owed to someone. Like it was inherited by a child, or it belongs to a kid, or is child support or alimony. And you're about to not be as confused, because I know this looks like a mess, but I know what's going on. It definitely is a mess, and someone is definitely trying to delay a process, because deep down, the energy around you is of someone who's they're gonna try to win at all costs, because they're delusional about like what love is, or they're delusional about what family should look like, or like it's like a person who feels like a family should stay together or a husband and wife should stay together regardless of the health of the relationship. Like the devil says that it's like your energy is basically, you don't want someone to know where you went, where you've gone. You don't want someone to have the potential to chase after you. It's like whatever your energy is with this devil card is signifying that you guys see this situation as toxic, right? And because the energy around you is the Five of Swords, it's kind of this like, I don't know, with the King of Cups and the Five of Swords and all this, it's kind of like someone's delusional when it comes to their feelings and emotions. Even though like they're kind of in a boat all by themselves, like people are starting to walk away from this person because of their behavior. And it's like, this is a person who feels like, yeah, even if we beat each other up every day, it's worse to get divorced than it is to stay in a relationship where we beat each other up every day. Like that's this person's mentality. It's like whoever this is that you're dealing with or that someone else around you is dealing with is someone who thinks that no matter how bad a relationship gets, we should stay together. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter how much we hate each other. We should stay together because Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Because it's about the kids. The kids need to see two parents in the household. I don't know who this person is, but they slick really, like, I feel like whoever is with that mentality, they still want to be with the person who left them. And they're trying to blame the person who left them. They're lying and it's like they're trying to call attention to the fact that in court, they're lying in court, or they're lying under oath, or they're lying on documents legally, because they're trying to call attention to the fact that whoever was not satisfied in the connection left. So therefore they forfeited whatever this is. Or they're trying to say that they left and made money, or their family like, it's like whoever this person is with this mentality that you should stay in a toxic situation is like, oh, well, they chose to leave, so they don't get any alimony or child support, or they chose to leave and they got family to help support them, or they chose to leave and they got money that they're not reporting or documenting. It's just weird. It's like, also people are working together, but ultimately, because I feel like this situation is crumbling, is falling apart. Some type of structure that was unstable is finally crumbling. And I feel like it wasn't built on steady ground. Something else is going to be able to be rebuilt there. So like, I was just thinking about this. Because sometimes, like, when we have debts that we don't lift off as soon as I take it out, fast action, progression forward, the wait is over. Sometimes when we have situations where, like, for example, just say you move to a new place and your last utility bill for like your gas bill or your water bill got forwarded to your new address, but you didn't have the money to pay it. It's going to go to collections, right? If you don't pay that collection, I mean, yes, it's still on your record, but until you pay your debts and until you pay what you owe, you're going to have to pay that some other way. Like, you know, like, God forbid, if somebody owed money, not you, I'm not speaking anything negative, but if someone owed money that they did not pay in their life, the debt then transfers to family members. And if they don't have family members, then they file whatever paperwork they have to file to say that the person passed away without paying the debt, right? But even if that person didn't pay the debt and say they owe you the debt, but they don't get caught or they don't get forced into a position where they have to pay it, where they ultimately pay it, they're going to have to pay it some other way. Like, if you owe for your light bill or your water bill after you leave and move to a new place, but you never pay those bills off, you're going to pay it some other way. Like, God forbid, but there's going to be things that happen. Like, there could be unexpected vehicle expenses, or there could be some type of unexpected health expenses that you have to pay. And it's like your life is not in danger, but it's like you're paying that debt through another means. You're paying that debt through another avenue. And I kind of feel like that's what could possibly be happening here. Any further clarity for the collective in this situation? Oh, wow. And liftoff came out. So at the bottom we have turn, party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. Swept up at the back, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. Okay. And then we have roller coaster, full of highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold. Lift off, fast action, progression forward, the wait is over, lost, ghosted, cowardice, disappearing act. So something that's been a roller coaster, it's been back and forth, it's been very temperamental, whether it's a situation, a job, or a person. A temperamental situation or a temperamental energy, a hot and cold energy in your life that felt like you were on a roller coaster is finally like taking off and progressing forward for good. And I feel like it's leaving someone else feeling lost. And because they're a coward, they're going to disappear. 9 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are getting something that you want professionally. Wow, 7 of Cups. You don't see that you're going to meet someone or you're going to connect with people, possibly network with people who may help you in this situation, or like, that's what I'm saying. It's like something is being repaid to you through another avenue. Or you're choosing to work on something that you really love and it's going to take off. What's this cowardice? The Sun. Yeah, it's like something is going to be healed. You're going to be able to move forward in a situation. 8 of Wands, Pentacles, Cups, Swords. Someone is worried or anxious that this was going to happen. Yeah, Temperance, 8 of Wands. I feel like you've been waiting for something to progress forward and it finally does. And then I also feel like someone is going to have to abandon this fight, or 5 of Swords, whatever this 5 of Swords is. You're going to be feeling very emotional. But I also feel like you may find out how delusional or throwed off somebody really is. Because it just kind of feels like there's a person here who just, with the 5 of Swords, it's like they see the situation with this 10 of Cups and 5 of Swords. They see it turning out the way they see it turning out. And that's it. It's going to turn out the way that they see it turning out. But it's like, I feel like they're going to lose everything in the process. Because whoever this is focused so much. It's like somebody who stands in an empty room, or, okay, with the party animal card, for example. Just say you go to the club. This is like a motherfucker who don't want to leave the club once the lights turn on. Like, you still sitting here acting like we listening to music. The lights is on. The DJ has started packing up his shit. And you still want to sit here and smoke this hookah and drink the rest of your cocktail and act like we ain't got to leave the club. I hate when the lights come on. I'll be getting out of there before the lights come on. You got me effed up. That's what it's like with this 10 of Cups and this King of Cups. It's like everybody has left you. 5 of Swords. Everybody has left you behind. Everybody has left you behind because you, first of all, half the people you were hanging with didn't even believe in you or have any type of faith in you in the first place. Not you, whoever this person is, the energy or other energy in this situation. You painted this picture for these people and they're just hovering around in the distance seeing if you're going to succeed. But you're so stuck on the vendetta, whoever you are. It's like you don't see these people don't actually support you. Some of them never supported you. Some of them supported you for a short time and now they're starting to like walk away. So whoever this is being this 5 of Swords towards y'all, they're losing support. And they're running to whoever this Emperor is to try to delay the situation. I don't think it's working. Spiritual protection. gaslighting, blame shifting, manipulation, emotional abuse, narcissistic tactics. That's what I was getting with this King of Swords and this Nine of Wands, possibly even with that Magician, and with the blame shifting and the lying card. Yeah, mirroring, reflection of you. Look inside yourself, like attracts life, like getting what you give. I feel like you see this as like the sign that you need to move on from the things that you're comfortable with. Like, that's what the Chariot is. It's like you getting out of your comfort zone. I feel like you're going to take some type of opportunity that you don't see yet that helps you to get out of your comfort zone, because the same old is the Devil card. The same old is what the Chariot is leaving behind. And it kind of feels like whatever brought you to this situation where you were attracted to this person or this person came into your life, you're seeing that it's because you have to live up to who you truly are. Yeah, title card. I feel like there's a job or a title coming in and you don't see it coming. And that's your spiritual protection from this person or this situation. Right. But you don't see it yet. Okay. But I feel like you will. I feel like you will when the time is right. There's significance on August. I don't know why I said that. Maybe something happened in August. I was trying to say Aquarius in February. I don't know what the heck. Okay. There's significance now, but there's also significance in February, March, and I feel like May. What's the significant time frame? In February, see? December. And then in July, okay. So December is what? Scorpio, Sagittarius. Well, yeah, Scorpio, Sagittarius. February is Capricorn, Aquarius. And July is Cancer and Leo. Right? Okay. Let's see. I just feel like once you take this opportunity, you can't go back, though. You can't revert back to what makes you comfortable. So it's like you're going to either have to have a lot of self-discipline, or you're going to have to... I feel like no matter what, you're going to have self-discipline. And I also feel like you're going to have some level of like respect for yourself, courage with the Queen of Cups that we saw. You can't go back to what you used to do or who you used to hang out with or how you used to handle situations. Ooh, abundance reversed. A year from now, yeah. And yes. Okay, so it's because it hasn't happened yet. So there's some type of abundance coming into your life. And a year from now, I feel like something is going down in February. Something is going down in December, February, and July. But February is really the significant month. I also feel like the answer is yes. And it's a year from now that you'll see this, because that's why the abundance came out in reverse. But with this yes, there's two different ones. This one says the answer to your question is yes. If you want more details, reply to your inquiry. If you want a more detailed reply to your inquiry, you can ask additional questions or pull more cards. Let's just see one card for this yes. Virgo, Hermit, Queen of Wands. I said one. Anyway, Four of Wands. So there's a goal that you're accomplishing because that's what you want to do. You're being brave about it. There could be an overcoming of adversity here. Or there could be, it's like you're confident that you're going to accomplish a goal, even though people may doubt you. And it's because you know, or it's because like Spirit is telling you, I feel. Anyway, I hope that helped you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Book your readings. If you feel like this reading helped you, please consider donating through PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle below. All of those links are available to you guys. And leave me a comment. Let me know if it resonated. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.